Cherish Beauty LLC, and of course I am back with another video. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're going to be talking about how to start business. We're going to be mainly talking about how to start an eyeshadow business. It's going to be some of the kind of the same techniques. We're going to be talking a little bit more about different makeup and lip glosses and stuff. But if you're interested in seeing that video, go ahead and click the subscribe button first. Alright, now let's get into the video. Okay, so in this video, like I said, we're going to be talking a little bit about how to start a business. In the title of the video, I put with $150 because it's something that is just really will be your basic startup. As you guys know, that I do have my own makeup line, and I started off pretty small. I started off 2 years ago with just lashes. Then I kind of progressed into getting other items. I've added items, I've taken away items, you know, just kind of fondle around with it. So first thing first, as I talk about, if you ever watch my handbag video, you'll see that you can get a DBA for about $25, $35, just depending on what area you live in. Like I said, I live here in Texas, in the Dallas area, and it's about $25 to get a DBA. Okay, you want to do that before you even start selling stuff, just so you can at least have like a little security on selling. And you can, like, if you want to open up a small online store, you can have like a website and everything. So first thing first, get your DBA. You can go on Canva. If you guys have, I don't know, I don't have an iPhone, but if you have an Android phone, you can go on Canva and go to logos, and you can create your own logo. However, I was able to get a person to make my logo many years ago. So for number one, DBA. Number two, free logo. So then, what you want to sell? You're talking about makeup. Okay, so first things first, y'all, let me just introduce y'all to my new palettes that I just started. Well, not started, but that I just got. I don't know if you guys follow me on social media, but I have my own makeup line, and I had a palette before, and then I just created a new palette. So let's talk about this. So this is my logo, and this is my, I have Cherish Your Eyes on there, because all my products, if you ever see my products, I have Cherish Your Lips, Cherish Your Lashes, Cherish Your everything. So here are the colors. Yes. They're very, very pigmented. And I actually created my little smoky eye, and also used it to create my contour today. So it can be used with many looks. So let's talk about how you can get your own palette. So you need to decide on how many colors you want, what color scheme you like. You want to do just blushes or anything. But anyways, at the end of the day, whatever you create, it has to be a low MOQ. If you want to stay into that budget, you want to have a low MOQ. So what MOQ means, minimum order quantity. So if you want to start small, of course you'll get a better deal if you start with bigger. They'll give you bigger discounts. But if you just want to start small, just to see your audience and see if people will support you, you want to go ahead and start small. I remember when I first started my other business, like with my palettes, I only ordered like 25 palettes. So you want to see if they're gonna sell. So you need to try to find a vendor that has where you can order 25, 10, 30, 50. If you don't want to start out too big and have a whole bunch of inventory just sitting, because you don't want inventory to sit. You want it to sell. So so that's just about an eyeshadow. So my eyeshadow has 35. It has 35 colors. Those will be, of course, a little bit more expensive. If you guys see my other palettes, I only had about 10 colors, and those will be a little bit less expensive. Also, the quality of the eyeshadows, like the quality of my eyeshadow, they're very pigmented. See, they're very pigmented. So of course the eyeshadows are going to be a little bit more expensive. So it's just going to really depend on what you're looking for. Okay, so step 1, DBA. Step 2, logo. Step 3, vendor. Step 4, you want to find exactly what you're looking for. So you want something that's going to represent you, your brand, and your I'm talking so slow today, you guys. I'm so sorry. Your audience. So you gotta figure out what your audience is. Like my audience, I have girls from ages 15 all the way up to like 65. So my last palette was kind of more so could cater to everyone, but this palette is gonna really be catered to I would say girls that are a little bit younger than me to a little bit older than me. I wouldn't say like a palette like this is going to be women, you know, in their 60s, more so fun and playful girls. And also this palette can create neutral looks, as you see that I created me just a smoky eye. So you want to do that. So once you decide what your audience is, then you want to create, like some people, they have a palette and they name it, you know, like mine's just Cherish Your Eye. So you want to have a plan out for that. So that's where you're going to be spending most of your money. It's going to be into the actual product itself and getting your logo put on and the shipping. So say for instance you found a vendor that requires you only to purchase 10 palettes. And with 10 palettes, you're probably looking at the shipping is going to be the most expensive thing that you'll be paying for. So you got to be aware of the shipping costs, because especially when you're working with laboratories and factories that are overseas, it's going to be pretty expensive. That's why I say the more you purchase, actually, it's going to be the better. But if you can't afford that right now, we just getting started, that's fine. So we got our we got our $35, and then we're gonna budget yourself for $100 for your inventory. Okay, so you'll purchase your inventory. So there we go, $135. This is going to be including shipping as well. Then you're going to create your Instagram page for free, create your Facebook page for free. Then you create a website, bigcartel.com. You get up to 5 free items, 5 free products for free. So there are ways that you can create your makeup line for under $150. And the reason I know this is because I did this. So like I said, we're gonna recap. Step one, DBA. Step 2, create a free logo on an app called Canva. Step 3, get your vendor, which I can help you with vendors. I do sell vendors. You can go on www.cherishyourbeautyllc.com, and I sell vendors and I run specials all the time, and I will actually give you the vendors that I use for my makeup line. So you don't have to worry about worrying if they're legit and worrying if they're not gonna be, because I research and I do samples and stuff. So that's why you want to get a reliable vendor, because you don't want to be having to keep paying money for different samples and you're never satisfied. So yeah. So after you do that, you find a low MOQ, pay for your product. Typically, my vendors, they typically only take less than a week sometimes to ship product out. Get your free Instagram, get your free website, bigcartel.com, and get to marketing and selling your products. Okay, it's not as hard as you think it is. You just have to put your mind to it and do it. And so I hope those just quick tips will help you start your business. Like I said, some people try to make it a little bit more difficult than it really is. Now, of course, you want to you want to market every single day. You want to know how to price things, and I do offer a business consultation on that as well. You just want to typically, just to break it down real simple, you want to, if you spend 10, you want to charge 20. You want to make some kind of profit, because that's the whole point of starting a business. And then also, y'all, this don't have nothing to do, well, kind of something to do with the video, but check out my new lashes. I ran out of my 25mm lashes because they're very popular here in Texas. We like everything big. So I got some new lashes in my 25mm, and look at how cute those are. It has my logo on there. And like I said, with this is going to be the same thing. You're going to, in lashes, starting a lash business is going to be actually probably a lot cheaper than starting an eyeshadow business. Starting a lash business, you probably only need $100, sometimes even about 50. Because when I first started my lash business in 2019, I actually put a video about it. I only purchased like 20 lashes to get started and sold those out within a week. And then as you sell out, you want to keep purchasing more and more and more inventory. And then another thing, y'all, I just be proud of myself because I've been, working hard and stuff. Check out my new, I'm trying to see, my new lip glosses. Okay, so before, I don't know if y'all can see that. Before, as y'all seen, whenever I relaunched my lipstick business, I had to put stickers on every last gloss tube, put stickers on every last box. So now I'm in a position now where I was able to afford to get my logo on the boxes, and also on the tubes. So I'm so proud of that. But like I said, you guys, if you wanted to start that makeup line, you only need about $150 to get that stuff started off the ground. That's just a few products to sell. Don't worry about if you're gonna sell out. I mean, unless you have a really big social media platform, you may not just quote unquote sell out within the first day or so, because it takes time to build your audience. It takes time to build even the correct marketing skills, even the correct how to take pictures and stuff. So I hope you guys learned a little something. This is not really fully detailed, but it's just a few tips to get you started. All right, thank you guys for watching. Bye.